People once said that when a zombie scientist dies, an alien chestburster could bring him back to put the wrong things right. Or something like that. And they also said that about zombie cats dying and alien facehuggers bringing them back to put the wrong things right.
I don't feel comfortable with this.
It's good.
Can it not be strangling me?
I'm going to go by the name the chestburster. And you will be called the facehugger.
I don't want to be the face hugger. That's fucking weird.
It's not that weird. But anyway.
I'm not hugging people's faces.
This is a review of a present to us from Fu Manchu of Fu Reviews. A Christmas present.
Present to me!
Well,
it's mine.
He didn't say it was to you. We
I decided.
Yes, we decided that this would be more your present than mine. But here it is. The Hot Toys 6 scale Crow figure based on Eric Draven, Brandon Lee from the movie.
I'm really excited to get this out of the package because I haven't seen him completely out yet.
I have.
I know, because you're a dick.
But that's probably the most memorable picture from this movie because I always, him walking through them giant doors, and that's just the main thing I remember.
We need a giant poster of that to put somewhere.
And also the old McFarlane Toys Crow I have is in that exact pose from that scene. So it's just really memorable. And that's cool that it's on the cover. There's also other things going on here. It's like, it almost looks like fingerprints or something. I don't know if that's what
it's supposed to be like smudged fingerprints, I think.
I wonder why. I don't get that. But that's what it looks like. What's with the fingerprints? I don't remember anything about fingerprints in that movie. Is that really what it's supposed to be?
I think so.
Just bloody
maybe
fingerprints?
Because of the window thing? It was
maybe.
all smudged?
That might be it. Bloody fingerprints, maybe. On up at the top, there's the crow symbol from the movie. On the back, the people that made it. On the bottom, that got knocked over.
Nobody cares. Open it!
I'm trying!
I can't wait!
Okay.
Nobody else understands.
But here we do the shoebox thing, okay. And then here, the really cool window.
Yeah, I love that they did that.
I almost wish the box was taller just so that he can be looking out the window. Mm-hmm. But we gotta show you this real quick because you don't get to see the thing. But look at that. That is really cool. That's a really cool package thing. That's one of the coolest things I've ever seen in a package.
Yeah. And I like the other side of it too, where it's all bloody.
Yeah. That is just really cool. Sharp too. Ah! I really like that. Let's say that.
That's like one of those details that I normally don't care about. Like, I don't care about packaging, but the fact that they did that is just really awesome.
Yeah. And there he is in the plastic, and it's hard to see stuff because of the glare, but we'll take that off now.
Get him out!
Okay, so there he is when you take that front plastic piece off. Can't tilt this up too far, stuff starts falling. Because it's all loose now. Alright, so there he is opened up. And once you get him all together, he is awesome!
I love him. Like, I really, really love him.
He is so badass looking. Like,
he's got them bright, shiny eyes that we love.
Mm-hmm. The crow looks cool sitting there. I really am happy they gave him this guitar, and they did a really nice job.
It has actual strings on it, man.
Yeah, it is such an awesome job on that guitar.
And his hands look like they should be holding a guitar.
Mm-hmm. And his leather jacket looks really cool. And his boots. I mean, he's a really awesome figure. I'm really impressed with him. But, yeah, we gotta start going over this guy, because he's just so cool.
He's glorious.
Okay. So, there he is. Again. So we'll start going over this guy. Now, should we go over the thing that bothered us both first? I guess.
Yeah.
Because this figure's really amazing. I really, really love it. But there's just something that kind of bothered me.
It's a minor thing, but it's very noticeable when you look at him up close, and it is annoying both of us.
Yeah. It is, see, his hair is sculpted onto his head right here. But then it looks like they had a separate sculpt of hair that they had glued on top.
And they didn't blend it.
Yeah, it looks really noticeable there. It's weird.
Like, if you look at him from a distance, you can't even tell, but when you're looking at him close, it's really noticeable.
Yeah. No, it's a small thing, but I mean, it's the biggest thing, but it's overall.
My only real complaint about the whole figure. There's a few things that are a little bit off, but don't really bother me. But that's the only thing that's like majorly like,
yeah.
Why didn't you do that better?
Because like overall, the hair looks pretty good.
Yeah, the way it's hanging is awesome.
It's just right there, right in the front. It's just not blended right. Like if they should have just made all this one piece and glued it on.
Yeah.
Instead of already having hair on there, that would have been better. I'm not sure why they did that. But the face, the face is amazing. It reminds me of the Hot Toys Dark Knight Joker faces, with how creepy looking it is. Like we always see the Hot Toys figures are creepy, but
it's just that realism just makes them like, I don't know. They're creepy in that like porcelain doll that's staring at you type of way.
Sort of, yeah. But it also looks like a little real person.
Yep.
Yeah, I love the eyes are just...
They always do such a good job on eyes.
And one thing on most action figures is when they do teeth, it just doesn't look right, but the teeth here look pretty good.
Yeah, they do.
And I like you can see the texture of the skin. That looks really good.
And they did the blending out of the black really well, how it fades into the white.
It really looks like he's got face paint on, and not just a white skin. It looks...
The one thing is his lips should be a little bit more black.
Yeah, it seems like you use black for everywhere, so how come this is red? But
that doesn't bother me that much, though.
No.
Like, it's something that I notice, but I don't really care.
No. And there you got his neck. That's one thing cool about Hot Toys is they actually paint the neck. I mean, you get down into here, there's nothing, but up here, you actually got... They did
detailed Adam's apple.
And okay, you get down to his jacket. I think I'm assuming the jacket's removable. He can be like he is over there.
Yeah.
Because it's a full sleeve and everything, so you shouldn't see the joints. But they do a nice job on the jacket.
I prefer him with the jacket on, though. I really like his jacket.
Yeah, me too. I'm assuming that's probably how you display. But here's got the shirt with all the little bullet holes and rips in it.
And the texture of the shirt isn't exactly right. It's a little bit more spandexy looking than it should be. But it still looks really good. And they did a good job on the holes and everything.
And here's all the tape that's wrapped around. And little strings and stuff.
They always do a really good job on the clothing.
They do. Then you get down to the leathery looking pants. You got the buttons there, 12 pockets. More of the tape and the string.
I love his boots.
Yeah, they look really cool.
We were discussing this before we started recording, and we both really like when boots look like that, where they're like floppy at the top. But I don't think I could ever stand wearing boots like that. It would annoy me so bad.
Yeah.
Like, I have a pair of combat boots, and when I wear them, I lace them all the way up to the top, because if they were flopping around, it would annoy me.
And then, when I've done that before, when I wore, like, it rubs on the back of your shin when you don't.
Yeah, it, like, makes your ankles chafe.
But he's the Crow, he don't give a shit. But yeah, that looks cool. I really like the pants and the boots. Then you got his hands, they've got the tape on there. Not sure why he taped his hands in the movie, but he did, so that's why they're on the figure.
Because it looks cool.
Yeah,
duh.
I guess. I like it. And yeah, you can see there's rips in the coat.
Yeah, there's even, if you look at over here in the front, there's a rip there that they actually like made little drips.
Drips of blood.
Yep.
In the back here.
Cool.
There's drips of blood coming down. Pull the hole and a big slash on his back.
The slash goes through the other shirt too.
Huh, that's
Pull
cool.
it open. Yeah.
So, I guess what we got to do now is take off the jacket so you can see that. Ooh, yeah.
So
Okay, so there he is with his jacket off. And I think he still looks pretty cool with his jacket off.
Yeah, and one thing that I didn't realize at first, which you probably don't realize watching this because you have to touch him, is that this piece is not separate. It's attached to his shirt. It's like part of his shirt.
Yeah.
The waistband thingy.
But it makes sense.
I'm gonna make him fall down.
I mean, he never removes it.
Yeah, I mean, it makes sense. It just wasn't expecting it.
Yeah. Yeah, I wasn't sure if he would look okay with his jacket off, but I think he looks alright.
He looks pretty good. The only thing is his shoulders are a little weird just because of the way the toy's made.
I think you gotta, once you maneuver him, you gotta kind of adjust his shirt so it don't look too weird.
I'm so happy! We're both way too drunk right now to be doing this. Stop!
I'm so happy! I'm so excited! But
anyway,
he's got holes in his shirt on his sleeve too, and a big rip up there.
And the rip on his back.
Yep.
That's underneath where the rip on his coat's at.
And some tape going up there. It's supposed to be black tape, isn't it?
Yeah.
He went through a few rolls of black tape.
Looks like electrical tape.
That's what I mean, electrical tape, black tape. And there
We put different hands on him because he comes with 3 sets.
his butt's coming out.
Butt pops out! Put your ass away!
But yeah, he still looks pretty good. Like I wouldn't have a problem. Like you said, I prefer him in the jacket, but I wouldn't have a problem with displaying him like this. Like maybe switching him up someday if we get bored of the jacket.
Oh, another thing that I was saying earlier before we started recording is that I really, really like this expression, but it would have been cool if he came with 2 different ones, like an alternate head.
Well, yeah, I say that about a lot of the Hot Toys. Like, they pick one expression, and it'd be cool if there was another one too.
Yeah, because I'd prefer just like the mouth closed, serious look to be an option.
Yeah,
I do like this expression.
That's what's happening
though.
in that picture there. He's got a closed mouth. But, yeah, for me, I think I would, if I could only have one head, I would have picked this expression. For me.
I'm torn because I like this expression more, but when I think of him, I picture him the other way.
Yeah, I can see that. I kind of picture this, because this little smile always creeped me out.
Now I'm like playing all the songs from the soundtrack in my head.
He's got some good articulation, but we're not at that point yet.
The movie's got a really good soundtrack too.
Yeah, it does. Like the Cure song, and then the 9 Inch Nails song, and the what's that other one?
I know which one you're talking about, and I can't think of what it is.
After the Flash.
Yes.
I love that song.
Yes. He gets lower every time. Gonna take a poop right here.
This is his country music time.
No.
Come on, buddy.
No knee slapping.
We're gonna get down. Yeah. Well, I guess we will do articulation now, because it seems to be pretty good in this figure, and it doesn't seem to be hindered by too much at all.
He's got stretchy clothes, especially a shirt.
No, the one thing about his neck is you gotta, like that. If you put his neck back far, or his head back far, then you see the unpainted.
He's got a little black spot on his neck too.
Oh yeah.
But that doesn't really matter, because it's not like we're going to be posing him with his head in an awkward, gangly position.
But still, it's pretty good articulation on the head there. Mm-hmm. And then up at the shoulders, like I mentioned this in some of my other reviews, like it's hard to see the joint in there, because sometimes you need to see the joint to see which way it's facing to turn it certain ways. But it seems to be going pretty easy with this one. You can get his arm up pretty easily. Go out to the side. You can spin there. You mean you gotta watch you don't twist the fabric too much. Double jointed at the elbows, which is
Punch himself in the face.
that really is good for him going. Hee I'm happy.
Stop doing that.
So you can spin at the wrist, and then
What did you do?
I broke him. His hand just popped off. But yeah, there's a hinge joint there. Then, as you've probably seen, he's got some nice torso articulation, go back and forward. Also twist really good. And then at the hips, It looks like it might be a little hindered doing splits or something.
Not too much though.
No,
Pretty
that's not too
good for
bad.
leather pants.
You can still do a karate kick.
You ever worn leather pants? You can't do a karate kick in real leather pants.
I've worn chaps.
That doesn't count.
And you can kick out, double jointed knee, and it could probably spin. Yep, I can spin up the thigh, and the ankle, the boot. It might hinder it going forward. Yeah, it hinders it going forward a little bit, but going back it's good. And spin. So, yeah, the articulation is pretty damn good on this guy. He can
I
do.
really like him.
Me too. And he likes himself.
Oh, shut up!
He's giving himself a hug. I like me.
Stop it! Stop!
I like me. I guess we can look at his crow now.
Who, the first thing I noticed was the clear stand goes right in his anus.
That hurts so
Look
much.
at his bunghole.
Poor guy. But this is a very nice crow figure.
Even if it does have an anal fixation.
Yeah. It's nice job sculpting the feathers and the feet and the head. Looks pretty cool to me.
Yeah.
Although I
What?
picture them a little more solid black, glossy looking, maybe. Shiny black.
Yeah, he's kind of like a,
He's sort of a dull flat.
yeah, matte black.
Yeah. But that's alright. He looks pretty damn cool. I'm fine with him.
Yeah, the sculpting on the feathers is pretty impressive.
Now, if we're talking about things like including alternate heads and stuff, they could have included a crow that's just sitting there and not flying.
Yeah, with his wings tucked.
Yeah. But still, if you can only have one crow, I would probably want him flying.
Yep.
So that's cool.
Right in the butt.
Oh, this thing's kind of weighted to help hold it up, but it should be weighted more or something because it's just...
It tips easily.
Yeah, very easily tips. But, like, we were figuring it out, and I think he's supposed to be kind of, like, sitting on his shoulder, which would
Yeah,
help him.
because the base is curved, so it can go flat against this curved base.
Yeah, and make it look like he's on his shoulder, and I don't think you're supposed to have him, like, flying separately, because his feet are, like,
Yeah.
posed to be sitting on something. And he comes with his guitar, which we showed already, but
I
not up
love
close.
that it has actual strings on it.
Yep.
That's
It's not
something you see a lot.
it's not tight enough that you can make much of a sound with it, but that's
You
okay.
don't need to make sound with it.
Just in case somebody wondered, could you make a song with it if you had tiny fingers? But you can't. It's just you can
You
still
can make a horrible song with
yeah.
it.
Let's play one.
Can you even hear that?
I think so. But it does look. This looks really cool. I like they got that. What do you like that piano finish or whatever they call that?
Piano black.
Yeah, it looks really cool. Even I didn't expect the back to have any detail, but it does.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, they did a really nice job of this on this thing. I mean, they got strap. The strap comes separately, and you just attach it.
And the strap even has like the shoulder pad detail instead of just being like a basic black strap. It actually has detail to it. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, it's really nice. I'm really impressed with this. I like it a lot. And yeah, he's got the hands that are on there, like the holding hands, the fist hands, and then there's also
Well, he's got one holding and one fist.
Yeah.
So that we have an extra holding and fist.
there's this fist hand, and then there's another holding hand, and then the two sort of
Guitar hands.
yeah, either guitar hands or relaxed hands like there in that picture. So that's pretty cool. Let's recreate that picture as much as we can. 'Cause it's not making that face, but we could probably do
Hold
that.
his head down so you can't tell.
Okay, that's as close as we can get him. Wait, this hand should be out.
His legs don't work right.
Yeah,
this pose.
his legs can't exactly cross exactly how the picture goes. At least, but you might be able to do it, but we can't see the joints in there. Because the joint you might have to turn and then do the hinge. It's hard to explain.
And even with his legs how they are now, he can't stand up by himself.
Yeah. Well, the before the figure that was in that pose had a problem standing, so makes sense. But we tried. We try to get that pose as much as we can. But like we said, we're not really going to go for that pose. Probably going to put the jacket on him.
Yeah, as much as I like that image, I prefer him with his jacket on.
Yeah. I'm following you.
Creep!
I'm going to poop on your shoulder.
You can't poop on my shoulder. You have a stick in your anus.
That's true. Good point. Very good point. I'm just going to go over here then.
I just noticed that his jacket evidently has wire in it, because you can, like, pose it. Like it's flapping open. I don't know if it's up the collar, but it's definitely in the bottom.
Yeah. Well, I think it's right here, too. Yeah.
It all has, that's pretty awesome. It all has wire in it. You can pose it.
That is really cool.
I didn't notice that until I put it back on.
No one expect them to do that. Expect them to do that to the jacket. But
That is pretty awesome.
now there is the crow next to the Wasteland Ranger, that's just the code name because he's not official. It's Mad Max, the Tom Hardy version from Fury Road.
But we gotta put our leather daddies together.
Yep, that's the main reason. They both got their leather clothes. He's just a lot dirtier from being out in the sand. But still.
I was dead. Do you even know what that means?
I do know what dead means. My family's dead, asshole!
Yeah, but I came back. I was dead. Not dead now. Sort of.
I'm dead inside.
That sucks for you.
It does. I'm a grump!
I've noticed!
Yeah. I got a scratch on my face and it makes me pissed off! I'm so pissed!
You know what you need?
What?
An Australian cattle dog?
To sit on my shoulder and then I'll call myself the Australian cattle dog.
Yeah! It'll make you feel better.
And I'll paint my face. And
No! You can't copy me completely, you dick.
well, your face isn't exactly a crow makeup.
I don't know what you're talking about. Of course it is. This is what crows look like.
Looks like a clown or something. A jester.
Clown. You're a clown.
I'm not a clown. I'm a road warrior.
Oh, you do too.
I'm a road warrior.
Whatever, gimpy knee.
Hey! I got shot on that knee by a crazy man who looks like Raven. Raven! He looks like Raven and you're the crow and he shot me in the knee. Maybe it was you that shot me in the knee.
Maybe it was.
Asshole, I'm going to...
You deserve it!
I'm going to shoot your bird.
Shoot my bird, he's already got a stick in his butt.
Okay, I don't want people to shoot my dog, so I won't shoot your bird. Alrighty. So, that's our review of this crow figure.
This is a ridiculously amazing figure.
Yeah, and I'd say after messing with him a bit, this thing is just, I've been noticing it less and less. It does bother me a little bit when I think about it, but it's not that big a deal.
Like, it's one small complaint about the overall figure, and overall he is ridiculously amazing and I love him.
Yeah, he's got so much, like, his jacket is really awesome. When you take it off, he's still awesome underneath the jacket. His guitar is really amazing. His crow is really cool.
And despite the issue at the front of the hair, the rest of the hair is really impressive with how they made it look like how his hair is, like hanging down all chunky and curly and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Wet looking.
Got really good articulation. It's not hindered too much. And even his jacket is articulated. You can...
That's pretty awesome there's wire in the jacket. I never would have expected that, and I noticed it by accident.
Mm-hmm. He is a really awesome figure. So, even though this is mostly Zombie Cat's present now...
Because I said so.
Thanks, Fu, because he is just so cool.
Thank you so much. I didn't even know this existed, and I love it. I love it so much.
I knew it existed.
Well, you know everything.
I do.
About toys, anyway.
And I even like the box. Like, I like that picture, and I really like that glass broken thing over there.
Yes, that's pretty sweet.
Yeah, that's a big scene in the movie. A couple scenes where he's peeking out there and...
Shit goes down.
Yeah. So this figure is just badass.
And we're both like, we need to watch this movie again, because it's been a while.
I've seen it a ton of times. She's seen it a ton of times. But really, we haven't watched it in years. We need to watch it
Yeah.
again. We still have the DVD. We haven't even upgraded to Blu-ray yet. So that
But now
means,
we're gonna have to, so we can watch it again.
yeah.
I'm gonna be listening to the songs after we're done with the reviews. I'm gonna be listening to the Crow soundtrack.
Well, this is Mr. Evilcheese.
But I'm Zombie Cat.
Thanks for watching, and thanks, Fo!
Yes, thank you so much.
And goodbye. I'm sorry, little crow. I know you brought me back to life. But I also know that if you die, then I'm vulnerable. So, that's why I bought this big plastic rod to stick up your butt so you can't get away. I know it's uncomfortable, but at least you won't be following me around and you'll just be stuck here with that rod up your butt. I mean, I know it hurts. That's why you got your wings all spread like that, but I'm sorry. You're just going to have to deal with it, you know. Look, I wrote you a little song. It goes like this. I stuck a rod up my crow's butt, but you know what? I gotta, 'cause I don't wanna die again. And it's worth it if I just stick this rod up my crow's butt so I can't leave. And you might say maybe I should use a cage instead. But what's the fun in that? The end. I hope you liked it. Well, I'm gonna go kill some half-retarded, drugged-out idiots for murdering my wife and me. Also might go freak out some girl that used to know me. Some old girl.
Oh, damn it, man! You see them other pictures there? Why don't you click on one of them to see the video? Or you could subscribe, Nate. Oh,